Never see the video of Mohbad hand. We urge the Nigerian police, share this video. We urge them because they are right now, they are lying. We don't know who they want to cover up. The reason why I'm doing this video is that the Nigerian police need to tell us what the problem is. Who are they hiding? What is their connection with the mind of Mo? We want to know. The Nigerian police need to tell us, to show us the proof of what happened to Mohbad. We want to see his hand. Nigerian police cannot be lying to the whole country about the incident that happened. So who are they covering up? Who are they hiding? What they did, the Nigerian police, listen. They only did that broadcast to show that Prime Boy was responsible for what happened to Mohbad. That it was because of the fight he had with Mohbad. That's why he sustained that injury. But the wife is not telling us there was nothing like severe bleeding. There was nothing like ROED at all. It was just a minor cut. So why is the Nigerian police now lying to us? The information that they gave us initially about Mohbad, who gave that narrative? Who gave that narrative that Mohbad had a fight and the hand was actually damaged because he punched the glass in the Jeep, Prado Jeep? So who gave the Nigerian police that narrative, and how did that information come about? And I equally made you guys understand yesterday, because this same Wummi was the one that told Prime Boy's mother that there was no fight between Prime Boy and Mohbad. And at the same time, we never knew that Wummi and the camera and the photographer, they drove Mohbad to the hospital on a motorbike. And one other thing she equally said that surprises me is the fact that as a wife, when they took your husband into the hospital, you were not inside the hospital to ascertain the fact that he has already passed on. They went to the hospital. The people and the photographer took him to the hospital. It was from there they now said he has passed on. You did not follow the camera and the photographer into the hospital to ascertain what happened. But when the photographer came and the people came, they told you this is what happened. The first person you called as a wife is Mohbad's cousin. You did not call the mother. You did not call the father. You called the cousin. And thank God you were the one that equally said with your mouth. Yeah, you were in the car, but you were in the front seat. We did not hear your voice crying as a wife that you've lost your dear husband. We did not hear your voice crying on the background that my husband has gone. As a 24-year-old girl, emotions does not run through you. You don't have the feeling of the man you call your husband. Oh, then no. What kind of a woman are you? Knowing fully well this is the same man that you and your family have used as an ATM machine. He was your ATM machine. He was your mother and your family's ATM machine. And at the same time, you equally made us to understand, prior to when you took him to with with Okada, a motorbike, to the hospital, you said when you were in the house, you know, that after you came back from the I'm retracting back. After you people came back from the Ikorodu, you got home, there was no wahala. You people were fine. You know, you went to bed. That when you got home, you actually used rub, you know, to massage his hand that he had a cut. Because there was nothing to worry about. Now you and your husband equally talked throughout the period. But what now happened? The following day, he was still okay. Even his friend that slept in you people's place said he left in the morning. When he left with the money, in the morning, he equally spoke to Mohbad, which simply means he was still alive. Nothing, there was no problem. If there was a problem, I think the friend, that guy that left wouldn't have even gone. He would have actually found out what it was. He would have also known what happened to Mohbad. But he was okay. Nothing happened. He was fine. Okay, probably that was why the mother equally called and you now said Mohbad is fine. But when the guy left, at what point did Mohbad now became very sick or very ill that he needed urgent attention from the nurse or for him to be taken to the hospital? It didn't dawn on you that a celebrity, your own husband, okay, let's put aside the fact that he's a celebrity. Forget about celebrity. Damn that thing. Your husband is actually really sick. The injury he had on his hand was a minor one, but still you felt that the treatment you gave to him by massaging his hand and using rub to treat him is not actually working. The next thing you should do was for you to take him to the, to the hospital, but you didn't do that. Then still, he was still in a very bad condition. And one thing the police equally made us to understand, before I forget, they said Mohbad, after he punched the glass in the car, and because of the blood, the gushing of blood, then he was very sick, and at the same time he was in excruciating pain. When you mean excruciating, serious pain. At the end of the day, they equally lied in order to buttress the fact that Prime Boy is actually the person that made Mohbad go through those pain because of the punch. You understand? That aside, let's continue from where I stopped. Okay, right now, when your husband was around, you made us understand that it was your husband, the younger brother, that went to prepare food for him. Right? Okay. You said normally you don't cook in the house. You have people that do all those things. But that particular day that you people called the nurse, that on Monday that you people called the nurse from Cotonou, a nurse that is in Cotonou, another country. Wummi, look me, let me give you slap. A nurse that is in Cotonou. You waited, wife. You waited for her to come from Cotonou, despite the fact that he's your husband's friends and your husband's friend that that knows the lawyer, the nurse. So you people waited for her to come from Cotonou to come and treat your husband. When the lady came, Fisayo Ogedegbe, when she came, she couldn't come to your house that same day, that Sunday, because she said she's tired. She went straight to her house. Guess what? You guys equally called her to come down and she said she cannot come. You now said, okay, you are ready to wait till the following day. Okay, initially, my people, you both should take note of what I want to tell you right now. You see that morning when Mohbad's friend that slept in their house left, he said Mohbad was fine, there was no problem, because he didn't really know what happened, even if anything happened, because he was actually drunk when they went to the for the Ikorodu show. He said he was drunk. He said, well, he greeted Mohbad. Mohbad was fine before he left. Okay, during that period, everything was fine. At what point did something happen to Mohbad That is what we want to know. Because if you said to us it was a small cut that he had on his hand, so what now propelled you and Sadiq to call a nurse to come and treat him? What was the reason for you calling a nurse to come and treat your husband? We want to know. Because I don't understand the the judge or the lawyers need to find out from Wummi. We are piling up questions that they need to ask Wummi, because we have seen that there are loopholes in some of the questions they were asking. Because she told us right now the husband was fine, right? In the morning when the friend left the house, the husband was fine. So when the friend left the house, so what not transpired within that space of time? And another thing, if they started calling the nurse from Cotonou since on Sunday, what was the reason? Was it a premeditated incident? They planned it so that it will look as if the nurse is responsible for what by Mohbad. People listen very well. The nurse was called when? On Sunday? In the evening, at night, in the evening? Okay, listen. When they called the nurse, she couldn't come. She came the following day. So why did they have to call the nurse? Why? They called her before time. What was the reason? So when they knew quite well that the nurse would be coming the following day, so they did all they needed to do, to achieve whatever plan they have in mind. Because what Wummi equally told us is this. She said it was when the nurse came in, the nurse gave the husband the first injection. She was there. But when the nurse was about giving the second injection, she wasn't there. She was in the kitchen cooking. And who were you cooking for? Because you made us to understand that you usually don't cook your husband's food. Now get people when they cook for now. So why it can't be say now you won't come cook for you? You can't cook. Who you they cook for? You when nothing make meal, make your husband he eat for in sick bed. Now the younger brother now go cook Indomie. At the end of the day, you say when he eats the Indomie finish, he can't vomit. He even get time, he even piss for body. Later, if he can't even go piss by himself. You say now the injection when the nurse give him, the second one, now he can't begin the shout. Your husband can't shout, say, they call him brother, Adura, the thing they pain him. Abi? Then what it can happen? And then your husband can't act funny. You not talk about the time when you pour water for him, when water, una can't pour water for him body. When the nurse they ask now, say, what they can pour water for him body? You can't touch it and so you defend. You omit some parts. Is something wrong? Tell us everything that happened. But you know what? Whatever you have said or whatever you have done right now, you have actually made us to understand that you know what actually happened. The father said, he come in Pikin's house. When? On Tuesday of it. Pikin died on Monday. You not calling Papa, you not calling Mama. You calling cousin. And at the same time, the same mother called you and asked you about his son. And you tell her, say, Pikin dey sleep. You need to tell the judge and the inquest, say, let them know the number of persons when they the house. How come we never even reach 30 minutes or 1 hour? More than 100 people did the house. Even one of our big star in person they in a house. Wait till the person they do there. And how come the big star when they in a house? How come it no say something that happen? So where is it that you were calling the big star because you want them to quickly give you money to lay your husband to rest, abi what was the reason for all that?